Good evening. I'm here with another poem. This is called Parallel Worlds Collide by Jessiah Voné. I saw myself in passing, a look of no stress, the prettiest smile and the brightest eyes. I rubbed my eyes to make sure it was what I thought it was. Yes, that's me. And how can that be? She smiled at me. Instantly, I felt at peace. Then she went on her way, as happy as can be. All day long I pondered what I saw. How could this come across? To see myself in passing, the same yet different. If I had to describe myself, I would say a complete and utter failure. But her, the energy she exuded was pure and perfect, unintentional. How very peculiar. I wanted to meet her again and ask her so many questions. How did she get to where she is? How does she exude such perfection? How did she attain success? I felt I cannot and will not rest until I hear her express the answers to these personal questions. I decided I will make it my quest to see her once again and force these answers out of her. Then I will finally rest. The next day I went to the same exact spot and I prayed, God, please let me ask her my questions, for I need to know. Once again, I saw the same pedestrian. I walked up to her and gave her the best smile I could. I said, please let me buy you lunch. I just have to ask you some questions. To my surprise, she said yes with no hesitation. Then I gave a genuine smile. We went to one of my favorite spots. She as well had the same taste as I. She didn't seem surprised. In fact, it was as if she was not aware at the resemblance we shared. We ordered the same dish. If I didn't know any better, I would say we are twins. So I asked, what does she do for a living? She said she runs her own business. I asked her if she is happy and content. She smiled and said yes. I asked her, care to expand on your contentedness? She then gave me her life story. To my surprise, it was filled with a lot of betrayal and heartache. I would never have known just by judging this pedestrian going along her way, looking perfectly happy in every way. And I thought to myself, wow, anything is possible. She told me there was a point in time when she decided to forgive herself for wasting her own time. From being on a timeline that was not her, spiritually guided or divine. She had to forgive herself for making mistakes, some obvious and some not. She had to teach herself how to rethink almost everything. She had to learn to be grateful for the small and little things. She had to love herself despite the pain. I thanked her for her transparency. She eased through life beautifully. But just looking at her, you would never have guessed the strife she endured to get where she got with such successfulness and such peacefulness, all from being healed. I went to pay and she took the bill instead. What a kind soul. I had to give her a hug. We went on our way. I looked back at her and then she disappeared. I knew what I needed to do. I had to accept the things that I cannot change. I had to forgive myself for my past mistakes. I had to work on things that needed improving. And most especially, I need to learn how to love myself truly. Only then can I reap the benefits of my healing journey. Onwards to a beautiful success story. Thank you. That was by Jessiah Voné. Mwah.